Hi, Susan here from Beaujeu Design and Jewellery. This afternoon I've been kindly invited into Ada Solly's home. So welcome Ada. Ada's with Ada Solly Styling, and I'm really happy to be here today, and I'm going to interview Ada about her business and what exactly a personal stylist involves. So Ada, how long have you actually been doing personal styling for?
For about 3 years now, so it's a fairly new business. I did my training with Wendy Mack, who's a fashion stylist in Sydney. So it was a course that went for 3 or 4 days, I believe.
Okay.
So a couple of days in the classroom, and then we went out. So we learned in the classroom about body shapes and styles, and a lot of outlets, and like Suzanne's, or for example, who that suited, age groups, sizes. And then we went into for 1 day of styling, where we styled people. So it was quite a good course and gave me a very good grounding and in my passion that I love.
Okay. And so, as a personal stylist, what exactly, if I engaged you,
All right,
to do my personal style?
I do a couple of different things. So I might get you ring me up and say, Ada, I'm sick of my style, I'm sick of my clothes. A lot of my ladies will have had a divorce or a lifetime change or a grief or a trauma, and they just want to change. So they might, for instance, want a whole new outfit, and they're not too sure on their style or where they want to go with it.
Yeah.
Or they might have a special occasion like a wedding or a graduation, and they might think, well, I'm not too sure what looks good, so I'll employ a stylist for that particular occasion.
Yeah.
So, and I charge an hourly rate, and I'm not overly expensive. I'm $50 an hour, but I do that because I have a passion for it, and my passion is to help ladies look good.
Yeah.
Because I have said in a lot of my, when I've done fashion styling at high teas and everything, I started it because I had a trauma in my life. And I use fashion to make myself feel better, and I wanted to give that back to the ladies in the community. So basically we go shopping, and before that I will basically interview you or talk about where you see the session going, what colours you like. For instance, you might say to me, I love red, you're wearing red, but you might say to me, I hate my arms. A lot of ladies do hate their arms.
Yes.
And so I'll be taking that into mind, writing it down to when I go shopping or when we go shopping, I can find something that you're not going to say, well, I told you I didn't like my arms.
True. Yep.
So we do an interview, and then we meet at a place. And before that, if I'm not too sure on what the lady's going to like, I will go out and do a pre-shop, and then I sort of have a few things written down. If it's a person that I've styled before, or I'm sort of definite on them, we can do it together. The other thing I offer is wardrobe edits, because a lot of people will say, I've got no clothes, but a lot of the time they have.
Yes.
So we go through what needs to be kept, what needs to be tailored, or what needs to just be thrown away because it's just no good, doesn't fit them, or it's just out of style.
Okay.
And I actually did one that I remember, and she was she loved colour, she bought a lot of clothes, but a lot of clothes, so she had too many clothes in her wardrobe. And we went through it. It actually took longer than my set time, but I stayed. And we went through everything. And the next day, I actually bumped into her at the shopping centre, and she was in tears, and she said to me, you don't realise what you've done for me. And I said, she goes, no. She said, I can never find anything in my wardrobe. And she said, it's like I've got up. I haven't even been shopping, but I've got things in my wardrobe I didn't even know I had.
Wow. Yeah.
And even, like, that was about 12 months ago, and even to this day, she said to me, texted me and said, I still have joy in my wardrobe. And she said, I never had that before.
Oh, that's
So yeah, personal shopping and also going through wardrobe pieces. And with her, I could have got rid of a whole lot, but I knew that she wasn't a minimalistic girl.
Yes.
So I also have to go on their personalities, and but there's no point just going against what a person is anyway.
Yes.
So yes, that's what I do.
Okay. So you mentioned MCing. So tell us a little bit more about that.
I haven't emceed a lot, but it's something I'd like to do more of. So I've done it a couple of times, but I've done a couple of fashion parades where there's been high teas. And so last time I emceed the fashion parade, And I loved it because I got up there and I spoke about my business, and a few ladies had come up to me afterwards and sort of could relate to, I said I'd been through a trauma and that's why I love fashion, but they could relate to whether they'd had a divorce or a child die or, and, you know, so I think I related on that, you know, that sort of stage, but also I think my age, I'm not young, and I also believe that no matter what age you can look good.
True.
So yeah, no, I enjoyed it and I'd like to do more of MC, to be honest.
Okay. So do you actually have a target demographic that you mainly deal with?
Yeah, well, it's more the mature age woman because, like you, it's like, you know, the younger ones, they like a different style.
True.
And I think because I'm the age, so probably 40 up, I would say for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I had one that recently that went to a school reunion, and hers was, she didn't really need me really because she dresses so nicely, but hers was trying to get that image that she wanted to portray.
Oh, wow, okay.
And as she said afterwards, I really could have worn because, you know, we went through a whole lot of things. So that's, But I also love accessories because I believe, you know, with accessories, and you love your jewelry as well, that you can take an outfit from pretty ordinary to extraordinary, or you can change the whole look of an outfit. So, and I don't really believe you need to spend a lot of money on clothes. Obviously, I'd love to because I love some of the design stuff, but not everyone can afford it. But I think you can use accessories and, you know, cheap accessories to high-end accessories to make an outfit look really good.
Definitely. And I suppose as part of your training, you would have covered off on, you know, being short or long in the body, how that also impacts with accessories as well.
Definitely. And I know myself, you know, and a lot of ladies can see it, but they might not know why. For instance, when I tuck things in, it makes me look even shorter up here. And every time I tuck things in, because I do it every now and then, I think, and you know, so I think ladies can actually see it doesn't look good on them, but they might not know why.
Yes.
And when you sort of employ a stylist and you explain why, because I've had a few ladies say, because I had one lady who's quite pear-shaped, and I said, by what you're wearing, you're actually making it worse. And I said, this is what would look better, and she goes, oh, it makes sense now. So she didn't sort of, she knew she was really pear-shaped, but she didn't know how to dress to take that emphasis away. For instance, if she was really pear-shaped and you draw the eye up, you know, you'd have more jewellery like you'd have drawing the eye up and taking it away from the lower part of the body. So there's like tricks of the trade.
Yes.
And I say that to everyone, it doesn't matter what your body shape is, you've just got to be able to use it. And I also say that if you really feel good in something, it doesn't matter, just wear it.
I've heard that, yes.
Yeah, because, you know, I could, this is what suits you, but some people, and I do it myself, I might find that, you know, something might not be my favourite clothing item that suits me, but I just feel good in it. So if you feel good in it, go for it.
True, yes. Because I've been told actually that I shouldn't wear red.
Yeah.
I like red.
Exactly. It makes you happy, you know, so that's what I mean.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I actually think you look fantastic on it.
Thank you.
But you know, there's different, and that's the other thing I think people don't understand about, you know, cool and warm colours. So I think everyone can wear a colour, but it's whether it's blue toned or yellow toned.
Yeah.
So that may be what they were talking about.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And I know you have a huge YouTube following. So
I've got,
I'm growing. You've got more than our Beauchet channel at the moment, so
it's growing.
So what sort of if someone subscribed to obviously your channel, what could they look forward to seeing?
Well, I did start off doing some styling videos, but I sort of got busy with life, and so I'm going to reintroduce that. So I'm going to reintroduce, what I'm going to do is how to wear a white shirt in a number of ways. I just did a peplum jumper, how to wear a peplum. So a lot of styling videos, and I've got, if they go back and look at my old videos, I've got some on the colours, and so anything on style. And I probably, if anyone wants to, that's watching your channel, that wants to sort of subscribe to me and then ask me some questions, I wouldn't mind doing sort of a question and answer.
Sounds good.
You know, on things. I've had a few where, you know, what do I do if I've got a big bust, and how do I do things, and so just a lot of styling tips, and I'm going to do some more interviews, like I said, with people that are in the fashion industry, and you know, like that's why I really wanted to do the interview with you.
Excellent.
So
well, that's been great. Thank you very much for again letting us into your home and sharing about your stylist journey.
Yes.
We are going to put the links below of Ada's channel, and please subscribe to our Beaujolais channel, and thanks for watching.
Thank you.